That's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig.
There he goes on the right side. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
And I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, it's Goff. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun, Goff. Galloping inside the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge... First down. They get 28 out of that play. And that gives the Lions the first. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. Throwing again, it's Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Goff on 1st and 10. This is complete to Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Forced out to his right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, I know some old-school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that put him in a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. Know how valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Hardman with a return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. On the move, hit it right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Kelce makes the catch. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. Travis Kelce the touchdown. The Chiefs offense staying on the field. They're going to try for 2. Back to the air, Mahomes. And he's into the end zone for 2. That grows the lead to an even 2 touchdowns. Reed now to kick this one away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw from Goff. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing is gone. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the 1st down.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 37. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Throwing is Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Pacheco. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. Reed now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They've got a man in motion. To throw again here. 2nd and 10. It's Goff. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, it's Goff. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the shotgun, gone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The veteran kicker, Dustin Hopkins, out to get things started. And off we go, here in Baltimore. He'll take it in at the goal line. And the good kick pays off. He'll only be able to take this past the... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. To throw is Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. Third and long. Play action now. Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
to the air one more time with Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Jackson up top again. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The air strong on the return, and he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9.
Trouble, 38.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Throw, 52. Down.
They bring Judy in motion.
Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, he's got Njoku. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be...
Ready. Set. Hut. Set. Go.
Here's 4. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Thompson Robinson to throw. That's caught by 4. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set. Ready. Yellow.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll run with 4. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a Browns 1st down. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. And he'll take it on in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Off the play fake, Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10.
Again, it's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
Middle.
Henry tries to pull his way in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. On the return, this is strong. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going deep downfield for Jeudy. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this 1st half. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. On the return, this is strong. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
DTR to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
Here's Ford heading left. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now, Thompson Robinson. He'll look underneath and find Ford. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Black block. Come on, set. Ready?
From the shotgun, give to Ford. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone. I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, out. You are X. You are X. Cut.
Throwing Jackson. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's all. Return it. Set up.
Back to throw, Jackson. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll run it. And he's down at the 3. What a run. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, this is Strong. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Down.
They bring Judy in motion. To throw, Thompson Robinson. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
We changed it.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Browns are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Ready, set.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Here's Thompson Robinson. Here's a screen set up for 4. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They bring Judy in motion. Here's DTR. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. Tillman, the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. Looking deep here for Tillman. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set. Hey.
Moore going in motion.
Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the goal line and in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns draw closer here. It's 21-14. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And the defense has it.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready. Set. Huh?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This is brought in downfield by Judy. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Shot. 17. Ready.
4. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
Got it.
Here comes second down.
Here we go. Go Pete.
Tillman, the man in motion.
Cut.
Thompson Robinson to throw. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
Jackson looking to throw. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
2nd and a yard.
Report. 180.
From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Baltimore.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. It is 2nd and a yard.
Hey, middle. 180.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What a game this has been. It hangs in the balance until the very end, yet somehow they get a touchdown here late, Mike, and it looks like they're going to be able to pull this one out in the final seconds of the game.
Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens go up by 7, 28-21. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this is taken in by the defense.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. Here we go. One final play. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This